disadvantages of families, nucleated and what and what. So we have to look at our own what? Family. Look at your neighbor's family. Look at your family. That's where we get the answers. Yes, Anita, I'm seeing your hand is up. Anita?
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, Anita?
Teacher, I did not attend yesterday's lesson. What are the disadvantages of a nuclear family?
Okay, people, she's asking what are the disadvantages of a nuclear family? And before we start, let us remind ourselves, what is a nuclear family? Put up your hand, then I select you. Those people who are not using themselves up here, I have a control. Should I try one person? They can and remove you from your class. Like I'm singing in Shapoko. I don't know any called the hook or what. I'm going to take you from the class and you get a lesson. Then you do your example. Isha is out of class. The person here is for us. I'm seeing these people decide they also remove from class to get a lesson. Me, I don't want nonsense. Can you put yourself? Go out. I have removed her. I'm going to remove all people who are misbehaving. For me, I don't have time. We need to do something good. Okay. I'm seeing Lunkuse. Your friend asks about the disadvantages of a nuclear family. Before we go there, hope her to remind her what's a nuclear family. Who can help us? I'm seeing Lunkuse. First, give us the definition. Yesterday, they gave different definitions about nuclear family. Lunkuse, can you help us with that?
A nuclear family is a family which includes two married parents of opposite genders and their biological or adopted children living in the same residence.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Lunkuse. But she has talked about marriage. People, what about if at all I get someone, we don't get married, then we start a family. We have a daughter and a son. How do we call that family? Because for her, she has said married, they are supposed to be married according to her submission. Yes, let's see.
Then that is not.
That's not what?
A family. Teacher said yesterday that in order for it to be a family, you must be married, and he emphasized the point, meaning you're not.
You have to be married.
It's not a.
You have to be married.
Just friends.
Okay.
Single parent family. Teacher, you don't have to be married.
Teacher, they say that a family has to have father and mother.
Consists of parents and their biological children.
Okay. People, what we have to do, you have your phones, just go and Google. Because for me, the research I know, for a family to be called a family, it doesn't mean that you have to go to the church, to the mosque, and you be together. As I have given you, I can get a girl, and I tell her, can you become my wife? Without going to the church, without going to the mosque. Then we start a family. And still they will say that is a family of Mr. Namudaala. People will not know. Let me ask you, the people you find in your village, the like people who come and they settle in your area, do they present their marriage certificates to show you that they are married? No, you just say that man with his family. You don't know whether they got married or whether it was Kaundo Kakuye Dinisa. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? You know Kaundo Kakuye Dinisa people? That type of marriage where you just get someone, you run away from your home and you start a family with any boy.
Hello.
It's just friends.
Pardon?
So what you're trying to say is that if you get a girl and get married to her and produce kids, you guys
Your voice is too low. Have you heard her? What she was saying?
I'm asking you if
No.
you get a girl and and get married.
No.
No.
Your voice is
No.
I don't hear you. Okay,
Excuse
people.
me, teacher. I've
Yes.
got the meaning of a family.
Yes.
I'm seeing here a family is a group of persons united by the ties of marriage, blood, or adoption, consisting a single household and interacting with each other in their respective social positions, usually those two parents, children, and siblings.
Okay, thank you. They are talking about marriage. But that thing, you can do research about it. If at all you get a guy, you start a family without going to your parents, you run away. Do you have a right to be called a family?
Excuse me, teacher. Excuse me, teacher.
Okay,
I've also got the definition of a family.
Yes.
A family is a group of people who are related to each other.
Related. You see, there are different definitions. Even remember, you people, there are some people you ask about the other people, woman and woman, calling themselves what? When you go to USA, people listen. When you go to USA, like
teacher.
Yes.
Excuse me, teacher, another definition.
Yes.
A family is a group of people related to each other, such as a mother, father, and their own children.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, that thing of a family is a bigger thing. Right now, it depends. Like, for example, when we talked about single-sex families or marriage, in Uganda, we don't recognize them. In Africa, we don't recognize those people. But when you go to outside countries like USA, they recognize them. Even they say it's a family. I get what I'm saying. So that point, let us proceed. She wanted to know the disadvantages of a nuclear family. Let me here, don't just say it's me to select. Shalom, Ais, give us your answer. Disadvantages of nuclear family, where we have mother, father, and their biological children. Shalom, you can unmute yourself and you talk.
Yeah, it's boredom.
Boredom. Just talked about boredom. Just talked about boredom.
So can I give another one?
Another one will let boredom. What she's trying to say that when you are mother, father at home, that this answer, boredom, okay. But for me, I think it depends. Me, I may live alone when I'm not bored. I can just myself. I be there laughing alone. Then for you, I have a bigger family when you cannot laugh.
It will go crazy if you laugh alone.
Yeah, I can be there in my house laughing alone. I am not bored. Anyway,
that's unhealthy. Call you a mad person. Yeah, that's unhealthy. You laugh alone.
Okay.
Not everyone does that.
Mad.
Mute yourself.
Makes you sound like a lunatic.
Okay, now let me go to Kalim Khalid. Hiyam Khalid. Khalid, what do you have?
Work cannot be easy.
Work is not what? No, we are looking at disadvantages. Why is it bad to have to be in the family of mother, father, and their own children? Why is not fine? That's what we are looking at. Because someone wants to be helped. Khalid, you don't have? Okay, let us look at Judith. What do you have? Judith Crystal. What do you have for us? Yes.
Teacher, I have an teacher.
Your network. Okay. Now, if at all of us we want to contribute, let me open the chat room. We put there the answers. In the chat room, Let me wait 1 minute. Put there the disadvantages. Why do you think it's not nice to be in the family of only mother, father? Even we shall have a debate, online debate about living in an extended family. Remember those debates? One, you have only 30 seconds to put there your answers so that I read them. I write them here so that this girl, she can get them. Yeah, try to put there your answers. Try to be fast. Try to be fast. Thank you for your answers. I'm seeing people are pouring their matter. You girl who asked the question, are you seeing people are giving you answers? Yeah. Try to be fast before I look. Now, I have looked. Now, let me go back up and I see what they have written. Let us see what they have written.
Can I read?
What's your name?
Anita.
Anita, okay, read for us. Anita, let Anita read for us. Yes.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Yes, Anita.
It is not healthy.
What do they mean it's not healthy?
I'm not sure.
Okay, you go to another point.
Boredom and depression.
Yes, food production.
Low.
Food production.
Of food production, especially on the side of African setup, where people used to produce what food for home consumption. Yeah? If at all you have only a few children, automatically. Yes.
No family bonding.
Low what?
Family bonding.
Low family bonding. Who wrote that answer? Who wrote that answer?
Naima.
Naima, can you defend your answer? Naima, try to explain it to your friends. Low family bonding, Naima.
Insecurity at old age.
Insecurity?
At old age.
At old age. Now, if at all for you said that when my children leave, I don't continue with my grandchildren, I don't bring my relatives. There are high chances of when you get old. When you get old, there are high chances. I think you see those grandparents who stay alone. That's a disadvantage of having a small family. You don't have grandchildren to come to stay with you because for you believe in nuclear family. So now thank you for your answers. Now let me share this work so that you
I've Googled on Google.
Yes.
And they're saying that, they're saying that in times of, there may also be a lot of strain put onto the other adult in the family if there is illness or unemployment.
Yeah.
The nuclear family is seen as isolated. Iggy has no family nearby.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. What they are trying, people listen. What they are trying to say in that point.
Looking at it, just trying to.
Teacher, that can you
Looking at it,
can you help me identify that
everything that I me.
Who is that? Help me and identify.
Throw you down.
Teacher, it's Pauline. It's Pauline.
Teacher, it's Pauline.
Pauline who?
Manzi.
Manzi.
Pauline.
Manzi Pauline. No, teacher, it wasn't Manzi Pauline. She was the one who was telling you that it was a P and a chain.
It was a P and a chain.
It was a P and a chain, not Manzi. Manzi did nothing.
It was a P and a chain.
So I have removed the name.
P and a chain.
Okay, let us continue. I have removed the name.
Excuse me, teacher.
Excuse me.
Okay, people, let us do something here. I was
Excuse me, teacher, could you?
Yes.
Could you first go where you were on the previous thing?
This work? You mean this work?
Teacher, you're scrolling too fast.
This work?
Yes.
Yesterday.
Can I take a screenshot? I want to take a quick screenshot.
Okay.
Take a quick shot.
You can take, because today, as we have seen the nuclear family, we want to look at one of the common families nowadays. It's the family called single parent families. They have got grounds in Uganda. We need to know what are the reasons why nowadays at your home you find you have only mom, yet the daddy also is there. Or sometimes we are going to look at those reasons. Why do you think we have single parent what? So before we start, as people are popping there, I'm going to open up our chat.
Excuse me, teacher, could you scroll a little upper?
You want up like this?
Upper.
Like that?
But
this one
can explain.
Teacher, I wasn't around yesterday.
Don't fear. This work is there. The lesson was recorded. You will find it there. We shall tell you how to find it. Don't fear.
Okay, teacher.
Now, we are looking at this point, single parent family. Now, let me open up the chat room and you try to contribute. What do you think? For your understanding, for me, I have given here my definition as this is a family in which a single person lives with a children or a child or children and who doesn't have a spouse, husband, wife. So now let us open up our chat room and we see what do you have, what do you know about the single what? Single parent families. Yes, we have here Josephine. Yes, Josephine, what do you have? Yeah, for her, she has said, Josephine here, she has talked about that this is a family, we are looking at. Let me write on the blackboard so that people can capture. As you write in the chat room, because when I finish here, I'm going to lock the chat room. We are looking at a single parent
family.
Single parent family. It is too common nowadays in Uganda. We want to know why. She has talked about your definition is?
This is the type of a family where you find children staying with one parent.
Children staying
with one parent.
Staying with one parent. It can be a mother, or father. Now I'm coming to the chat room. I'm going to close it so that we see what people have written. I have closed it. Can I get one person to read for us the chat? Okay, everyone is me, and in this case, we don't have anyone called me. So me, let me select my me. Last time I selected in Katindi. Actually, the problem, you people, you don't want to write there. Anisha Kaddu. Anisha Kaddu, let me unmute you so that you say something. If at all you put there your classes, it would have been easier for me to say now, this question is for Easterners, this one is for Northerners. It would have been easy. Anisha Kaddu, you are in North. Anisha Kaddu, she's not responding. Okay, let me pick someone else. Kivumbi, you are in one South. Birungi, Patricia Kivumbi. Read for us.
Namagembeli Nell. Your parent family is a family where there is one parent raising the children either due to their divorce or death of the other parent.
Yes, included either because of divorce
or death of the other parent.
What's the SP of divorce?
D-I-V-O-R-C-E.
R-C-E. Then
Salma. Salma, when one parent runs away from their responsibilities.
Running away, thank you. Running away, one parent running away.
Josephine Nachiganda said, due to rape or defilement.
Because due to what?
Rape or defilement.
But now you are giving causes, yet we want definitions. You are giving causes. Don't you see any definition, something which looks like this one?
Yes, I'm looking.
Try to look through, because people, for them, they were annoyed. They were just giving causes. People are too annoyed.
This is a family where a single parent raises a kid or kids alone and stays with them.
Yeah.
Mulumba.
Yeah. Thank you. People, are you capturing? You can also be passing through the chats of your friends and you note down what's new.
This is a family of children and one parent.
Children and one parent. Yeah, thank you.
This is a family where it can be a parent, older sibling, or guardian.
Okay, thank you. Let me see one person here. I've never seen saying something here. Let me see. Nadia, you are naming yourself a wrong name. Nadia, the queen herself. Or remove you and you become a commoner herself from the class. Okay, let me, Angela, Angela, I have allowed you to talk. Angela, I want you to give us one cause of single parent family. Angela, give us one. You're looking at now causes of. Angela, I have unmuted you. Give us one, Angela. If at all you have. Angela, I have allowed you to talk, but you don't want to talk. Let me get someone. Okay, let me get someone. Purity. What is this? Purity, unmute yourself and say something. Purity, Isabella.
Teacher.
Yes.
One of the causes of single parent families is death of one of the parents.
Death, we have death of one of the parent. Let me get someone who's, I need someone from East. Someone from Stream East. I need someone from Stream East, but I'm not seeing people writing there East. I need someone from East. Let me see here. I'm trying to scroll to see Easterners, but I'm not seeing anyone writing there East. I'm seeing Karunji Shiba. I've seen you have East on your name. Karunji Shiba. Give us another.
Another cause of single parent families are divorce of one of the parents.
Hey, it cannot be one. It is divorce. Divorce of parents automatically. These learners, they are like these children are likely to stay with one parent. Either they say that boy stay with your father, then this one stay with your mom. You can put there. Other people I'm seeing here, people writing poverty. Who can help us to explain how that poverty? You come and explain it from here. Let us have Josephine to explain poverty. And we explain poverty, how it leads to. You extend behind because the camera is not seeing you, are too tall.
Poverty, like one parent might have gone abroad for a job and leaves another parent to take care of the children as he's working, so it's considered as a single parent family.
When a poverty. Okay, thank you, Josephine, for your contribution. Can I get, let me see, Kabwa Ramadan. Kabwa Ramadan. Help us and you give us another answer. They have told us poverty. They have told us. Okay, poverty. Okay. People listen. Poverty, we can link it in this way. Like, for example, these parents these women who tend to produce these babies at the same time, like 4. Because the man is poor, you end up running away, leaving all these 4 children to one person, and that's the mother. So because the man is poor, he's going to run away. So even that one we can say it can be
Teacher.
Yes?
Can I domestic property? Like when maybe one parent is rich and the other. Okay, what about divorce? And like, okay, what about
domestic violence, which causes one parent to take his or her children?
Excuse me, teacher. Teacher.
Yes.
Female emancipation.
Thank you very much. You're right. Yes. Thank you for that point. Even let me first mute all of you. Submit when there is no one. One of the reasons, people, why there is this single parent family is because now women have got power. They no longer need to depend on men. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So, people, that point is very, very, especially when you come to our setup in Uganda. That's why educated women nowadays to get married. I think you know it, people. I'm not lying. But I'm not saying that you drop out from school and say, we want to get married, let me drop out from school. I'm not saying that married people, educated women don't get married. But because now women have got power, they are in different positions. That's why you see there is too much divorce, because you know, in nature, when you get power to be controlled. But I tell you, people in Uganda here, you have to get, especially girls, when you get money. Do you know the president of what? Tanzania, that lady. For her, she's the 3rd wife. But the way you see how she's humble. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So people, don't get money and you opt for that thing. Anyway, I've given us different answers. First, Which answer do you have? Do you have a new?
Excuse me, teacher.
Teacher, that doesn't.
Whether
having girlfriends or wives.
Excuse me,
Teacher, single
Unfaithfulness
person.
in a relationship.
Excuse me, teacher. Let's talk about being
Adultery. Two girlfriends and wives.
Adultery.
Empower. Empowerment. Then I have seen, let me look at the points. Here we have peer pressure. That one is so common. Because you live with your friends, they have not got married, they tell you live with your husband, then you end up becoming a single mom. Thank you for that point. Then let me see another one. They have talked about greedy. Mululu, how is Mululu? Greedy. Anyway, you are right. When people are greedy because of sharing the what? Sharing the wealth, that one can force, can lead to single parent family. You share the goods, you go with this one and these ones. Let me share this work which Mr. Dirisa prepared for us, and we try to write something. Okay, people, get out your books. Get out your books. And you do something. Get out your books. Get out your books and you write. First write that definition.
Zoom the work. Can you please zoom the work?
Teacher, also infertility.
Infertility.
Teacher, I'm like when the parent has gone to work abroad, like so when the parent has gone to work abroad,
Not able to sustain.
Unfaithfulness. Teacher, unfaithfulness.
Okay, first write that work. She has talked about unfaithfulness. Yeah, that one is too common. Faithfulness. Okay, there are many reasons. You talk about anything that can break out, that can break a family. Any point you think about, and you know it can force a family to be divided, you give that answer. Yes? Mental illness, like for example, when your father gets a child and is taken to Utarika, then the mom, you become a single parent. Yeah, you are right. Death, diseases, there are many reasons. Any reason you think about and you know it can separate a family, just know it is right. You can give it as a reason. So you write that definition. Write that definition. For you already, you have the work. Yes, fine. You write the definition here. They are saying this is a family in which a single parent lives with a child or children and who does not have a what? Spouse, a wife, or what? Yeah. Like the way you see Gashumba. Do you know Gashumba? Yeah, he's there, he's a good father, but he has managed to raise the Shiraho Gashumba. So it's a good example. Now, let me allow the chat so that you can be writing there as we copy. How you write those causes teacher prepared for us? You write those points. People try to be fast because I want us to play some video about single parent thing so that we see. Okay, let me see what's there in the chat as people are writing. I'm seeing single parent teacher. What about single parent adoption? I'm going to do research about that. Banange, zoom it in yourself. Banange, you can zoom it, okay? Are we supposed to be writing in our school books? Yes, girls, it's a continuation. Every lesson they tell you to write in your books, but I don't know why you like that question. Oh, well, that's what you, polygamy. Whose phone are you in? Mine. You enjoy touching people's phones. Then here they are saying pride. Yeah, pride can lead to divorce, to single parent, especially when one is having money. I can look after my children. That one is too common in women. Let me see. Due to adoption of family planning. Oh, family planning, we will be repeated this. No, there is no repeating this work at school. Yeah, when we are teaching, be attentive, quarrels. Yeah, thank you. Unmarried couples teacher. I think women may really appoint because there are few men who think they that way. Hey, cheating, which will have imprisonment of one spouse. Yeah, that one is too common. But this single parent thing, Bambi, is too common on the side of the women. Why? Men tend to be, people they are writing heavy points in the chat. Those people who are not following the chat, people there and you see what people are writing. Lack of respect for each other. Daniela, thank you. Lust by men. No, that one cannot lead to single parent. Believe you people. Now you people, you are too annoyed. The points you are writing, all of them, they are against men. Even me, I will not allow. For me, I think that single parent thing is because of what? Women. I cannot say that it's we who caused that thing because men in nature, we are responsible. But women, they tend being stubborn, disrespect by men. Men respect people. Some men cheat. Videos taken by men. Hey, people, now you are writing funny answers. Hey, people, the way you are writing your things, you are too annoyed. Are you done writing these points? Should I proceed to the next thing? Yes. We shall help you.
Excuse me, teacher, what are the problems and challenges?
What? The problems.
Excuse me, teacher, what are the problems and challenges?
Start copying here. We go to the next point.
Excuse me, teacher.
So we are done.
Another pause. Teacher, I have another
Are we
pause.
supposed to write a problem?
Abdomen.
Teacher, I have another one.
Yes.
Abdomen.
What is that?
Excuse me, teacher.
Excuse me, teacher.
It means the act of intentionally or permanently.
Excuse me, teacher.
The act of intentionally and permanently giving up, surrendering, deserting, or leaving the proper or
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
Infertility in men.
Infertility in men.
Yes. Teacher, see, this is the reason. Men, whenever a couple fails to have children, they usually blame it on the women.
You're having too many wives.
Yet it could be the men.
I have never heard of that thing, infertility in men.
Teacher.
Excuse me.
Teacher, infertility.
Like when the parents have left to another country, like let's say they have gone abroad to America.
Yes.
When they have gone to work.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. 070670.
How did you join Zoom?
You didn't take your
I have my password and my username, but I don't know how I do it. When I go to the dashboard and I press Zoom, it does say
You are guest.
no.
On dashboard, you don't already have you entered your site inside?
Yes, I have.
You just tap on Zoom.
Yes,
when you tap on Zoom, there are 3 links, one for form 1, form 3.
2 and yeah, I
you
said
tap on the form.
Yes, I just put a tick and nothing happened.
Don't put a tick, you tap on the link.
Form 1.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Then a tick came.
No, you don't tap on the side of the tick, you tap on the link. Automatically. Okay, I'm seeing people who are putting up their hands as we proceed. People, let me show you something here. Let me try to be fast to copy this work. People, are you done copying? Okay, I wanted us to do something. Let me go on the internet. People, allow me, people are writing, allow me. So far, the things we are having in the chat room, they are enough for us to know. They are enough for us to know. Okay, people are writing. Okay, guys are just blaming the men, yet 90%. And there is a hot discussion. You people, you are in Form 1. Where do you get these things of discussing like as if you have ever been. Why, you people, you start tapping jazzes for your neighbors. Men only want oil, not us. What is that? You people, you... Okay, now let me play for you. Let me close the chat. This discussion of the family has made people to give their ideas. Let me share this work. Already people have copied. This work, I'm going to post it. Let me send it right now. I'm going to send it, this work, I'm going to send it on your WhatsApp group so that you copy it. You don't need to fear. I'm going to forward it on your WhatsApp so that you copy it. Let us play some video here. Let me try to see whether we can get a good video that can help us YouTube, video which can help us to see about single parent. At least we get some scenarios about single. Causes. Let me put there causes of single parenting. In the video, and you can single parents. Business societies, causes of single parenting. Effects of what are the negative effects of single parenting?
We spend so much time going from store to store searching for quality products at the last price. But I've got the solution for you. Go to the Jumia app and choose from over 5 million products already available at the last price. Search for your products, add it to your cart.
What are the negative effects of single parenting? In the upbringing of children, the involvement of both parents is important. Parents got very stressed as they cannot afford any lack when it comes to their children. The physical and mental health of children is always in their consideration. However, when we talk about mental health, it can only be developed and sustained if both parents pay attention to every single act of their children. In building the self-esteem and confidence of children, the availability of parents is really important. Well, for some reason, couples decided to get separated even after the baby. But most of them don't know in how many ways it can affect the mental health of their little one. Being a single parent is not a piece of cake. Here you have to be both a mother and a father for your kid. There are tasks that you should handle alone, and the responsibility of your child is over to you as well. The decision-making becomes quite different in these cases. Managing the special challenges and supporting your child in every stage of life becomes a difficult thing. Single parenting is all about you, your child, and lots of fun. However, there are some negative effects of single parenting as well, which could be more adverse. Your parenting must be so supportive and positive, and it goes a long way. But it is also important to understand and minimize the negative effects. Emotional instability. It is common that in these situations children go through self-esteem problems. It becomes difficult for them to control themselves. A single parent is always busy in the schedule. However, with all the efforts, she might get failed somewhere. Children start to feel the absence and crave affection. Sometimes, their expectations begin to drown, or they expect more later in life. This sinks their self-esteem. Suffer from financial problems. Single parents are mostly not financially strong. They work for long hours to meet the needs of their family. They are responsible for running the whole household. Thereby, there are chances of saying no to their children's needs. The struggle between the financial commitments and needs of your kids is stressful for single parents. Most of the time children slay their wishes due to financial crises. Low parenting. When you are raising your kid alone, along with all his good and bad, there are other responsibilities on your head also. As you are working for long hours, you might be missing the fun time with your kid, not attending school meetings. You may get aggressive when you see your child untidy, and you cannot afford a babysitter. Most of the parents start disclosing their problems with them. Your children are not strong enough or mature to handle your stress. This just lessens their confidence and makes them more depressed. Adjustment problems. Well, the separation of a couple is difficult for both partners. However, the separation of parents is difficult as well for children. They take time to recover from the loss they see, the loss of father, mother. Similarly, it is difficult for the mother, father to cope up with their loss. Children and spouse after divorce, both are oversensitive, depressed, thinker, and easily lost temperament.
Okay, let us get another one here. I know I have muted you, but we want to understand more that concept of single parenting. That's why we need to pray that we don't get such a thing. It's not good in life because it can make you even to hate another gender. Yeah, like for example, if I told your father left, automatically. But okay, let us get this one, they define it for us.
A single parent is an uncoupled individual who shoulders most or all of the day-to-day responsibilities for raising a child or children. A mother is more often the primary caregiver in a single-parent family structure that has arisen due to death of the partner, divorce or unplanned pregnancy. Historically, death of a partner was a major cause of single parenting. Single parenting can also result from the breakup or divorce of coupled parents. Custody battles, awarded by the court or rationalized in other terms, determine who the child will spend majority of their time with. In Western society in general, following the separation of a heterosexual couple, a child is placed with the primary caregiver, usually the mother, while the secondary caregiver is usually the father. Though the reverse does happen and joint custody is on the rise. Recent years have seen the increasing incidence and visibility of uncoupled women who choose to be single parents. When single women seek to get pregnant intentionally in order to become single mothers by choice or choice moms, they often seek an anonymous or known sperm donor. Single parent adoption or fostering is also sometimes an option for single adults who want to raise a family. The demographics of single parenting show a general increase worldwide in children living in single-parent homes. Although divorce is one of the main events that leads to single parenting, it may be that the majority of cases in the U.S. are from pregnancy outside of wedlock. Single parenting has become a norm in the United States and is a trend found in multiple other countries. The morality and advisability of single motherhood has long been debated in the U.S. Single American mothers live in poverty 5 times more often than married parents. National Women's Law Center, Poverty and Income Among Women and Families, 2000 to 2013. The topic is less contentious in Western European countries, where all families enjoy more robust state-sponsored social benefits.
Starting out with any new project management software usually feels something like this. Where do you even start?
Well, you probably...
Okay, As you have seen, people are writing there. I'm seeing people following, even you have made it here or what. Let me allow these people. Let me see. Let me allow these people to do. Those people who have put up their hands, but don't make noise for me. We submit and we conclude. If at all you have put up your hand, try to tap on unmute and you see whether I have allowed you.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
I think single parenting also leads to those things of gayism, and because like when you stay with your mom, just you and your mom, you start hating girls. You and your dad, you start hating boys. Then instead you start those things. That's why I'm saying that I'd like you to consider or think about it.
Okay, thank you. That's good. Yeah, you are right. Like, for example, what she's trying to say, if I told you are staying with your mom, people mute yourself. Hello? Can you mute yourself? Okay. Nazri, One West, Nashua. What are you saying, Nazri? Nazri, what are you saying?
Sometimes parents say no to their children's needs.
Some parents do what?
Say no to their children's needs.
Yeah, thank you for your submission. Let me give another person here. Which other person? Joyce, Diane, Joyce.
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
To the mother, she may feel guilty that she's not going to raise her children with their dad.
Then it leads to what? Single parenting. Joyce.
Hello, teacher.
Complete your answer.
The mother may feel guilty due to having to raise her children without their father.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Any Nawami, let me allow you to talk. Where is Nawami? Nawami Rana. Nawami Rana. You can talk. Nawami. Okay. It seems people are putting up hand. When I allow them, they don't talk. Naiga Mariam, unmute yourself and talk. Naiga Mariam.
Some men, when a mother gives birth to a disabled child, like when a child has autism, men say that your man like that.
Yeah, so we can give even diseases. Yeah, but what we need to know, I think men, they fear responsibilities. That's why they behave in that way. Let me see which other people. Last time I had someone. Let me go to Akidi. Where is Akidi? Akidi, say something, Akidi.
Teacher, like a child staying with the mother and is the firstborn, will be given the responsibility as the boy, be given the responsibility of security, since the father is not around to provide that.
Okay, thank you, Akidi. Okay, now let me see. I haven't picked someone from Central. Okay, my time is out. Okay, my time is out. So for today we are ending there, but I'm going to send this work on the group so that you can copy and complete this work Mr. Who? Mr. Dilisa prepared for you. Where is it? It's here. This work, I'm going to put it on the WhatsApp group so that you can copy. So make sure that you're on the WhatsApp group or you share this work so that you put it in your books. Am I clear? Now, for now, we can, what I can say, we can end here. So, bye.
Bye, bye.
Princess.
You're just chasing us away like that. That's bad. You have more
Princess.
Bye. Bye, Shalom. Everyone.
No, I guess I don't like it.
Bye, Gabriela.
Bye. Bye.